Hey guys, this is CDZ Zombie Slayer, and I'm doing the story for the whole Black Ops. So the characters are Abigail Brereton, a farmer chick. Samuel, he is the guy that will hear Richtofen. Martin Johnson, he is like the weird geeky guy of the group. And Rustman, which is pretty much a homeless black hobo. And there's a picture of them all, and from the Die Rise video. So you start off just meeting the characters at Keynote der Toten, pretty plain and simple, which is pretty much the very first map for this storyline. And then you go to 5, which is pretty much pointless beyond belief to the zombie storyline, because you play as none of the real characters and you use JFK. And alright, so you go on to Ascension, which really starts it, and it starts off with you doing the entire Easter egg for that map, and it really sets up for the next Easter egg that you will be doing, which is, I'm pretty sure, at Call of the Dead, where you and the rest of your players release Richtofen and the rest of the group in Siberia and try to escape George Romero's wrath. And then you go on to Shangri-La's real characters, get that Easter egg done, and then you go on to Moon, which is pretty much the most important Easter egg ever. If you look in the background at the bottom, you will see pretty much Richtofen just waving goodbye to the rest of the characters. And then you go to Nuketown, which is pretty much still just continuing the Moon Easter egg, because you're trapped there. And you are pretty much escaping the CDC and whoever was left in that town, the CDC zombies and stuff. And so you're trying to escape from them, and you want to release Marlton and Abigail, which are trapped in the bomb shelter. So then you go, so there's the bomb shelter, you can see Marlton, I'm pretty sure you can, because I'm not sure how good your sight is. But then you go on to Transit, and it's just one long zombie map, and it's pretty much plain and simple. So then you go on, you're still in Transit and Power, and this picture was taken right in front of the Power place. And you can see the black eyes are blue, which is the official turn from Sam to Maxis. And I'm pretty sure that the Nuketown and the Transit maps are linked by the bomb shelter and the shelter, because you can tell that it says shelter at the top. And now we go to Die Rise, which is pretty much a big pivotal turn, because this is where Samuel asks a ton of questions about what's going on. And you can see only 3 characters there, Samuel, Marlton, and Abigail, because they're the only 3 survivors, as you should be able to tell very soon. And Samuel's all by himself, and Marlton and Abigail are by themselves, because, you know, they have sort of a thing. And to the far right, you might be able to see Rustman getting killed, which means that there are only 3 characters left. And it's pretty much a hint. So there you can see a perk, which is from Black Ops 1, actually. I'm pretty sure that's PhD Flapper. And there's Die Rise again. And you might be able to see Dare Reese if you try real hard, but it's hard to see, so keep an eye out for it. And there again, you see the 3 characters all by themselves. And then there's Rustman eating a zombie, because that's pretty much what he resorted to. Now to pretty much everyone's favorite map, Mob of the Dead, which plays really not that big of a part. And so we really don't know how they relate. And of course everyone loves the Warden, which is pretty much like George from Call of the Dead. And the Red-Eyed Zombies, this is during the same time that Black Ops 1 is happening. So all the zombies are the same, which Who's Who and Afterlife are pretty much the same thing, and you can get 2 new guns in there, the Blundergat and the Death Machine, which I'm kind of confused about, because the Death Machine isn't really a big gun that really happened in Black Ops, which now you can go on to the characters from Black Ops 1. There's the Dr. Maxis, which I think is the doctor from 5. There is Sam Maxis, which is the little girl that controls the zombies in Black Ops 1, Takeo, which is the Electric Man in Transit, and then there's that missing character from Kino der Toten, and you really don't know who that is. Then there's Richtofen, which you know who controls the zombies, but you really don't know what happened to Patrick Dempsey, which I'm projecting is going to be a returning character from the zombies plot. And you can see Abigail there, so I'm projecting that Abigail Brereton is to be the next controller of the zombies because of the whole thing that happened. There you can see that Russman dies again, so you gotta bring back another character, which I'm thinking is gonna be one of these characters because they really did not play a big part. So yeah, please rate, comment, and subscribe.